Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Shades Day. If you could please follow, like, subscribe, comment, and click the notification bell, and follow Skanks because I'm definitely give you the tea for the fucking day. I literally woke up with pink eye right over here. It's not fucking cute. It's unacceptable, and it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna work for the day. I literally have to go to the gym, and mind you, there's some cute guys in the gym, and I don't want them seeing me that I'm like an infected person. That's just not gonna happen. So I have to do this video. I want this out. I want this over with. I literally have to go to the doctor right after this fucking video. If you are disgusted by my eye, please, you can just swipe away from this nasty ass fucking video and go vomit, because basically I'm gonna give you the fucking tea and it is what it is. You just have to deal with my pink eye and I can give zero fucks. That was a lot to ramble. So basically, I'm going to talk about Jeffree Star and his relationship with Nathan. I have been wanting to do this video for a while since he broke up with his boyfriend, or actually Nathan broke up with Jeffree. I've been wanting to do it, but I've been nervous because I know there's a lot of Jeffree Star fans, and I feel like they're going to attack me and backlash me and comment and leave me death threats, and I don't have time for that. So, but I realized watching Lilia Gibney, which she is a YouTuber, and I've been following, and so her name, is Lilia Gibney, and she inspired me to do this video because I watched a video of her talking about Jeffree Star and how basically, long story short, she sent Nathan a nude pic, which is totally wrong. But you know, Nathan was following and unfollowing her snaps and checking out her Insta stories, and basically Jeffree Star saw it or figured out that, you know, Nathan is checking out some girl, and so basically Jeffree Star DMs Lilia Gibney and tells her to get a man, and with the barf emoji, and you can watch her video of Lilia Gibney talking about Jeffree Star on my link below. I think that is a little bit of an insight in the case, that I think that's a reason. I'm not saying her situation was the reason why Jeffree Star and Nathan broke up, but I feel like it's just a case. It's just like a little piece of the puzzle of their breakup. And so yeah, so I'm so fucking lost what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm sorry. So basically, the reason why I'm doing this video, because I want to talk about that I feel like Jeffree Star is not spilling the real tea about their relationship. When I watched the video of Jeffree Star doing the breakup of him and Nathan, I felt like he wasn't really like being truthful and not really explaining the whole story of their breakup. I feel like, long story short, I feel like Nathan broke up with Jeffree just because I feel like Nathan is is from like Michigan, and literally didn't even like I'm literally fucking blacked out. Like, I'm blacked out. Basically, like, Nathan literally met, you know, him online, whatever. Jeffree flew him out to LA, and they hanged out and led to the other, and literally like fucking Jeffree you know, and then they started dating and liking each other or whatever. So, but I think with their breakup, I feel like Nathan just got tired of, like, I think just the whole lifestyle of maybe Jeffree and how he is and how he's extra bougie, and that, and I just feel like maybe they didn't have like chemistry in reality, because Jeffree is so different. Jeffree is not like a normal person, and you know, he's very out there, he's very extra, and I just feel like Nathan is just like a normal guy, and he's just like, you know, he doesn't care about all that stuff, and I'm not saying like that's wrong for Jeffree to like all this bougie shit, but I also feel like maybe it's just they weren't compatible. I've always felt like when I watch his videos of Jeffree and Nathan, I always felt like it was kind of awkward. Like sometimes, like when they made out, or when they're like, you know, kissing or whatever, I just always felt like it was a little bit like cringy, because I feel like I feel like Nathan was kind of like, it just didn't seem natural. And I think also, like, imagine this guy living in the middle of nowhere, and literally some guy in LA literally has a mass following on MySpace, and literally has a lot of followers, you know, and just, you know, maybe he was curious about dating, you know, guys that look like girls or whatever. Then literally, like, going to LA and seeing the whole lifestyle, how extra and how like crazy it is over there. And like maybe he just like, obviously like Jeffree had, I think in my mind, alleged, I think that Jeffree did have some type of money, or even didn't have a lot of money. He also had like a lot of followers. He was still kind of like famous. So I felt like that for him, that's like good for him. That's good for Nathan. And like, so I feel like maybe he just got caught up into his world, and literally like he probably did have feelings for Jeffree, but not really was maybe in love with um Jeffree. I feel like Jeffree was more into Nathan more than Nathan was into Jeffree. That is my motherfucking opinion. And I also feel like having an open relationship, which Jeffree does talk about in his videos, that I feel like when you have an open relationship, I'm not in a relationship, so I really wouldn't know. But if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't even like be in an open relationship, just from my opinion, because I feel like you do leave open doors for people to date, hook up, have feelings for other people, maybe have curiosity towards other people. And I feel like obviously like with, for instance, with Lilia Gibney, when she talks about the whole, Nathan looking at her, her nudes and all that, and like you're still following and unfollowing someone. It just doesn't make any sense. If someone is sending you nudes, and let's say Nathan did not like that, he could have easily just blocked her. But the fact that you still follow her and then unfollow her, then you do all that shit, it just seems really sketchy. I think it seems weird, but also it feels like maybe he was curious, or maybe he was open and like maybe interested in her. Maybe, yeah, he didn't reach out to her, but he was still interested in her. And so, I just think it's kind of weird. And for Jeffree, of all people, to DM her, you literally make millions of dollars. You literally have 5,000 dogs. You literally have like 1,000 Birkins. You literally have like a busy ass schedule, and you're doing your shit. Why would you take time out of your day to literally go creep, or, go stalk some girl on YouTube or whatever, and write her a message and tell her that she needs to get a man, and she needs to get her own or whatever, and not try and steal his man? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, obviously, I feel like Jeffree was threatened by Lily Gibney. Obviously, he felt a certain way. Maybe he was jealous. Maybe, because Lily Gibney is not, she is a pretty girl, and and she's obviously, she's not a bad looking girl. She's young and stuff like that. I'm not saying Jeffree Star is not a good looking person, but I also feel like, if you want to compete and compare, y'all decide. I'm not gonna really say it, but you know what it is. But Jeffree, he has a lot of money. He has a lot of shit, and I think it's just weird. It's just how the whole situation happened, and like how I feel like, yeah, Jeffree was not really, spilling the real tea when he made his video of why they broke up. So it is what it is. But I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash from Jeffree fans. I know people want to hate, people are gonna leave me death threats, and blah 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 blah. I hope that doesn't happen. But for me, I'm just trying to say that I think the reason why Jeffree and Nathan broke up is because I feel like Nathan was caught up into Jeffree's world, which he probably liked. Obviously, he's getting cars, diamonds, all this Louis Vuitton, Supreme shit. He really did enjoy, Jeffree's life, but maybe he did got to the point where, yeah, maybe he was interested. Did he like Jeffree the first day he met him? I don't know. But I also feel like maybe he did have some interest in Jeffree, but maybe he was not fully into him. I also feel like maybe there is a speculation that I do feel like maybe that Jeffree was basically a sugar daddy to Nathan. I feel like there's some part of that, like buying him and, to be with him. So I definitely feel like, there was a part of that, but I also feel like maybe he got to the point where he moved to that big ass house, that $14 million house. And I feel like maybe that was just the last straw. He felt like, well, this is not making me happy. He is probably going through his own little shit with his family, but I also feel like he realized money can't buy me happiness, and maybe being with Jeffree is not making me happy. Obviously, there has to be something with Jeffree that's not making Nathan happy. So he obviously ended it. I feel like it was incorrect that Jeffree said, "Oh, we broke up." No, bitch. Nathan broke up with you. Why would Jeffree break up with Nathan? It just doesn't make any sense. Obviously, Nathan broke up with Jeffree. He probably got tired of just like the whole, just like I felt like he just wasn't into Jeffree at a certain point. And obviously Nathan is a young guy. He's what, late 20s or whatever, and he was into girls. So like you have to picture too, like I'm gay, so I know kind of how it is in the world of being gay, and mean guys that are like straight or whatever. And like, yeah, I think it's a little different in his situation, but I also feel like just like Nathan just probably, maybe I feel like he's just straight, and I feel like maybe he probably will be with like girls, or maybe like a a transgender. Maybe he will go back to, maybe he will go for that route. But I also feel like, you know that he just wasn't into Jeffree anymore. And I feel like the whole house and the Aston Martins and the Birkins and all that shit was just not popping. It was just not making him happy. And he realized there was something missing in Nathan's life, that he just felt like, this is not what I want. And this is not the lifestyle I want. I don't want all this. I don't want $50,000. I don't want a $200,000 car, which if you see on Jeffree's video, he does keep the car that he gave to Nathan. So that's kind of sketchy. I also feel like maybe there's some really, rooted problems, that why would you give a gift to someone, a $200,000 car, and take it back and be in your fucking garage? I think that's also a little bit sketchy, and a little bit of speculation that maybe there was more to, there's a lot of problems that did happen, that he felt like, I'm gonna keep my shit because you obviously mistreated me. So it's like, it is what it fucking is. So yeah, so I'm basically gonna sum it up and just end it. I know I fucking ramble. I'm all over the fucking place. I'm trying to get everything out because I feel like I've been wanting to post this video for a while. But and I tweeted this on my Twitter, which I will leave the link below. And I literally tweeted like this morning. I'm already getting like, comments or whatever. And I have Lilia Gibney, which she did like my tweet and whatever, about how, it is kind of like Jeffree's not spilling the real tea. And people are commenting, people saying, oh, it's old drama. People saying that, leave Nate alone. He's gone through a lot, yada, yada, yada. Okay, first of all, you're making about 7 figures and you live a really lavish life and you put yourself out there. You are expected to be judged and to be talked about, and it is what it is. Everyone talks. Like, I'm tired of people being like, oh, you're just running your fucking mouth, or you're just trying to get clout. It's like, that's nothing to do with, I do this because I enjoy talking about celebrity gossip and all this other shit, and I also talk about important awareness, which I did talk about in my previous video. So it's like, I'm not here just for clout. I'm not here for all that stupid shit. I'm here to talk about shit because we'll all talk. Like, literally, like, if this camera was not even fucking on, we would all be fucking talking. We'll all talk at work or at school. Oh, did you hear about Jeffree Star? Or did you hear about, I don't know, somebody on, the news? Or did you hear about, James Charles or whatever? Like, everyone talks. Like, everyone fucking runs their fucking mouth. Like, why am I getting judged? Because I run my fucking mouth on fucking camera on social media where the whole world can see. Like, I'm tired of people just being like, oh, you're just starting shit and all this other bullcrap. Bitch, don't act like you don't fucking run your mouth. So, like, let's be fucking real. Like, I'm about that life, bitch. Like, I'm over here. What's really popping? What's really good? So, yeah. So, in this whole fucking video, Lilia Gibney she was the person that inspired me to do this video, and I will give credit, and because I feel like she is so inspirational, and also I think she's crazy and messy and all that, but I really do think she has a good heart inside her. I am a fan of Jeffree. Disclaimer, I'm not here to literally make Jeffree feel like shit. I'm just here to give you the fucking tea. And I also feel like, that Nathan broke up with Jeffree because I feel like Nathan was not into Jeffree anymore. Obviously, the money and fame and the Aston Martins and the Birkins and the Louis and all that bullshit did not mean anything to him. That maybe he did want more. He maybe wanted something more wholesome, something more, real. Maybe something that's not all about fame, and maybe he just wasn't into that world of Jeffree, and obviously wasn't into Jeffree as a person. So that's why he broke up with Jeffree, and Jeffree is hurt by it. And I can understand that being in a relationship for so long, it must have hurt to break up and to have a breakup and then the fucking public. Like, and that must be really fucking hard. So I feel bad for Jeffree, but I also feel like there is some things that are not being true, and that's not being honest to us and to fans and to the world. Like, it's just like he's not being truthful, but maybe saying, maybe I did buy Nathan, and maybe convince and maybe try to persuade Nathan to liking me and to make me feel like I have a lot to offer, compared to what maybe he can get in Michigan. And that's what I feel. I feel like Jeffree tried to buy Nathan's way of trying to find, like, hey, I have a lot to offer than what you have. And that's how I feel. I'm gonna be fucking honest, because mind you, Nathan is a straight guy and he has dated straight like he had dated girls. So like, this is maybe his first time being in a relationship like with Jeffree, and maybe he felt like it was cool and kiki, and he loved all the shit and what, live in LA and Cali, and all that shit. But then he realized after years and years and years, and it just got to the point where it's like, this shit is not making me happy, and I have to get out of this relationship as soon as fucking possible. So that's what I feel. That's the fucking tea. And it is what it fucking is. And I feel like, yeah, also with the Lilia Gibney, with her little crazy stuff, what she did with the sending the nudes and how Jeffree DM'd her. Also, I feel like that is a piece of the case that, hey, maybe Jeffree was threatened by Lilia, and maybe other people that maybe Nathan has been, looking at, or maybe, checking whoever out. And I feel like that is just a fucking tea. So, and, hopefully, Jeffree will find someone that is into him and only into him, not his money and not the fame and the followers and the comments and all that bullshit and the likes. Like, I hope Jeffree finds someone that's really into him. And I feel like basically Nathan was not into Jeffree at all. Or maybe he was at first, but later on, he just wasn't into him at all. So, it's sad. It's, it is hard dating. It's hard dating being gay. It is not fucking easy, So I definitely get, what Jeffree's going through. But at the same time, I feel like, I think it is a little bit fishy and a little bit sketchy that you do buy, Nathan a bunch of shit. Like, you bought him an Aston Martin, you buy him Louis, you buy him diamonds, you buy him, you actually told him, you said that got him businesses and companies or whatever. And it's like, I get that you love this guy and I get that you care for him, but I think, why are you being a little too giving? And you're not even married to this guy. You're not even 10, 20 years with this guy. You literally met this guy. You only got for 5 years. Even though that's a long time in the gay world, that's like 5 years, that's like 20 years. But it's like, why would you go buy someone a $200,000 car? I understand you have a lot of fucking money. But it's like, even if I was rich, I just wouldn't feel comfortable buying someone all that, like buying them, clothes and diamonds and cars and companies, and buying him. Like, I feel like that's like, people need to realize that that's like a wake-up call. That's like a sign of like, hello, like red alert, like red fucking flag, that Jeffree is definitely buying Nathan so he can keep him all to himself, because it is very fucking hard to fucking date. So I feel like that is also a red flag. There's nothing wrong with buying someone. Okay, it's okay to get someone a Mercedes wagon, or even give him an Aston Martin or whatever. But you have to give him companies, you give him businesses, you give him money, you give him, clothes and this and that. I just think that's a little fishy and that's a little sketchy. And hey, y'all can, say how y'all want to fucking say, but that's my motherfucking truth. And, so yeah, so I'm sorry for rambling so fucking much, but I literally just had to break it down. I literally woke up this morning with Lilia Gibney literally like liking my fucking shit and commenting. And no, she didn't comment, but I mean, she fucking, liked it, and people tweeting, and people, it's getting out there. So I'm like, fuck, I'd rather just do this fucking video and just give y'all the fucking tea before my head gets chopped off by Jeffree Star. And yeah. So, disclaimer, I do like Jeffree. I'm not here to make you feel like shit. I'm not trying to make him, feel like a horrible person or whatever. I'm not here trying to ruin his life or anything like that, or even Nathan. Like, for me, I'm speaking my opinion, and y'all can agree with me or y'all can totally disagree with me. This is why we live in fucking America. We have the freedom of speech. And like I said, I'm not scared of Jeffree. I'm not scared of Jeffree's fans, because y'all don't pay my bills. Y'all don't pay my car note. Y'all don't pay my electricity. Y'all don't pay my car insurance. Y'all don't pay my fucking groceries. So what's really fucking good? So I used to be like, oh, I'm so scared to say anything because I'm worried about fans and people commenting, and y'all don't pay my bills. So what's really fucking good? Until you pay my bills, then I'm fucking scared. But until then, I ain't fucking scared. So what's poppin'? So I'm ending this video. I'm done talking. I need to go to the fucking doctor. I literally have pink eye. And I will talk to y'all soon. I will make another video. Y'all let me know what you want me to talk about. What's really fucking good. And y'all skanks can have a fucking good day. Make y'all fucking money. Make your fucking coins. If y'all want to do videos like this, or y'all want to fucking run your mouth, or y'all want to just do whatever, please do. Live your fucking life. Don't worry about what people say about you. Don't let people literally try to tear you apart. You do you and be fucking happy. I feel so fucking good. I'm sorry, I just literally had to say that because I've been wanting to say that all this fucking time. So, adios. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, skanks.